Recently, I worked a walking beat in Central Precinct with Sergeant Rick DeLand. During the course of the evening in the downtown area, we contacted numerous street people, or travelers as they call themselves. It was apparent to me that this summer is different from last summer, which had many high-profile crime incidents. This year, officers have done an outstanding job of talking to people, setting boundaries for appropriate behavior, and making arrests when necessary. Sergeant DeLand and I had a lot of positive conversations with community members that day about safety in their neighborhoods. It's important to remember when discussing crime concerns with citizens that we are still looking at crime levels we haven't seen since the late 1960s. We have a very safe city because of the good work by our Portland police officers and our partnerships with the community. However, one rising trend that is of deep concern is gang violence. The Portland Police Bureau's Gang Enforcement Team and Gun Task Force are continuing to actively investigate gang and gun crimes in the city. We have put tremendous resources towards combating gangs. We are actively engaged with the community on many levels in the area of prevention. There's a lot of essential work being done. Though the numbers are disturbing, I believe the violence would be even greater if officers weren't out there engaged on many levels. We are actively working with many members of the community, including those who attended the recent Enough is Enough meeting. I want to thank them for stepping forward, as well as our community partners, the detectives, and the street crimes officers who are working hard to address the violence. I really appreciate the recent work by Antoinette Edwards, Tom Peavy, Dave Hendry, and Mike Krantz in building strong connections between our gang enforcement team officers and community members. Officers have been participating in Nylok Calls all summer. This evidence-based program dispatches officers for a short period of time to areas that have higher reported crime rates. This summer, officers had more than 14,500 community contacts through Nylok Calls. Most of these calls resulted in positive direct community police interactions that included talking to business owners and residents, giving directions to visitors, handing out stickers to kids, and speaking to neighbors about extra police patrols. At the end of July, we reduced the number of Nylok calls to 60 per day, and in September it will be further reduced as we evaluate the program. Getting out and engaging people is a critical component of helping police build trust in our community. As we watch the events in Ferguson unfold, the importance of building greater trust between police officers and the people we serve is paramount. A survey completed by Portland State University last year found that a significant majority of people that had contact with a Portland police officer believe the officer to be fair and trustworthy. Almost 89% of the crime victims surveyed felt that way. And even the people contacted because of a traffic stop, citation, or arrest, 73% of them felt the same. There's still work to do, and not everyone feels as strongly, especially in regards to our relationship with disadvantaged community members. However, overall, this survey reflects well on our organization and the work we have done to treat everyone with dignity and respect. Let's talk numbers for a minute. Use of force continues to decline. In the last 4 years, the use of physical force by Portland police officers has declined by approximately 32%. We arrest over 30,000 people each year, and our officers do an excellent job of talking people we arrest into handcuffs in the back seat of a patrol car 97% of the time. Citizen complaints are also declining. In 2013, there were 75 citizen complaints referred to our Professional Standards Division by the Independent Police Review Division. This was down from 85 in 2012, and since 2010 has declined by about 30%. An increase that I'm proud of is in the area of hiring. It's important for a law enforcement agency to mirror the community in which it serves. We are hiring more diverse police officers than ever in the history of our organization. Since 2011, we have hired 108 highly qualified new Portland police officers. More than 40% of these new hires are women and minorities. A lot of hard work and effort has gone into this endeavor, and I want to commend our personnel division and recruiters for their work to improve diversity in hiring. I hope you've seen some of the 10 or so billboards around town that feature Portland police officers. We kicked off the Your City, Your Police campaign earlier this summer in partnership with Clear Channel Outdoor. Clear Channel donates a space and the Police Bureau pays a nominal fee for production. The campaign features officers from around the Bureau in their professional and personal lives. I want to thank these officers who have agreed to participate, and we want to keep it going. So if you're interested, please contact Sergeant Pete Simpson. Recently, many officers participated in this year's Shop with a Cop. The event was once again a success, with 200 local school children shopping with a Portland police officer and getting back-to-school clothing and supplies. Thank you to all who participated, especially Lieutenant Larry Graham for his helpful coordination, as well as the Portland Police Sunshine Division, Fred Meyer, and the Boys and Girls Clubs. From billboards to community events such as Shop with a Cop, we are out there in the community, meeting people and letting them get to know us personally. This community contact is critical and goes a long way to building a relationship of trust. I've been asked about promotions in light of the command openings in the Bureau and recent promotional exams. I'm waiting to fill the command openings until the current staffing study is completed in October. We also have some sergeant vacancies and a new sergeant's list. We will be making a few sergeant promotions in the coming weeks. That's it for now. Stay safe.